So today we're going to be talking about constructions. More specifically, we're going to be talking about constructing angles. To do this, we are going to need one tool, and that tool is a compass. So what is a compass? This is your compass. Do not get confused with a protractor. A protractor is one of those half-circle plastic things that you may receive. This is your compass. A compass has a pencil point and it has a compass point. That's the terms. When I say compass point, I mean this point. And it's a sharp point, so be careful. This is not a toy. So the first construction that we're going to be doing in regards to angles is we're going to be constructing congruent angles. To construct a congruent angle, we first need an angle to go by. So this is what we're given. We are given angle A. What we're looking to construct is we want to construct angle S. So in this case, we're calling it S. But we want to construct a different angle so that this new angle that we're going to make is going to be the same measure as this angle A. So to do that, there's a few steps. Step 1, we're going to draw a ray with endpoint S. This is ray with endpoint S. You have a ray. A ray is an endpoint and it extends indefinitely in one direction only. So here's my endpoint. I've labeled it S, and here's my ray. Now step 2. Step 2 says with the compass point on point A. So we're back to our angle that we were given. We're going to draw an arc that intersects the sides of A and label the points of intersection as B and C. So you're going to take your compass, you're going to open it as wide or as small as you want it to be. And you're going to put the point on point A, and you're just going to draw an arc. So you're going to put the pencil down and just lightly go across. It doesn't have to be dark, you don't have to see it very clearly, but you do need to know where it intersects those 2 points. And you'll end up something similar to that. So now step 3, with the same compass setting. So looking back at my angle A that I did, I have where I have the point and where that intersects. This is the compass setting. I am not going to open and close this any more than it is. But I'm going to come back to my ray, and I'm going to put the compass point on point S. I'm going to draw an arc, however big I want to make it, but I have the same compass setting as I did when I did the arc on my angle. And I'm going to label that intersection point R. So here's my new ray with the arc that I just drew. Now, step 4. I need to look back at my angle. Open the compass to the length of BC. So I'm going to take my compass and I'm going to put one point on one of the intersections and I'm going to put the pencil point on the other. So now my compass is open to the length of BC. And I'm going to put the compass point on R, using that same setting as that, put it on R, and I'm going to draw an arc so that it intersects the first arc that I made. And I'm going to locate that point as T, like that. And the final step to making a congruent angle is to draw ST. So now you are just going to take a ruler, put it on S, and connect it to T in a line to form your new angle S. And if you look back, looking at these 2 angles, you can tell just by looking at them how similar they are. And in fact, if you had a protractor to sit up here and measure them, you could tell these 2 are the exact same measure. So we have now made angle S so that S is congruent to A. Now the second construction that we're going to do is we're going to construct bisecting angles. To do that, again, we're going to be given our angle A. This time though, we are constructing a ray, a little symbol ray, it's pointing one direction, AX, so that the angle BAX is congruent to the angle CAX. Now you're probably asking, where are B and C coming from? but it's going to be one of the steps. We're going to be cutting this angle into two equal parts. That's what bisecting means. Bisect means to cut into two equal parts. And I'm going to make a line in this angle so that each side of that line is going to be the same measure. So, step 1, we're looking at our angle A. Put the compass point on vertex A. Just like I did the first time, I'm going to put that compass point there. And I'm going to draw an arc that intersects both sides. And label those points of intersection B and C. See, that's where the B and C are coming. So you just put a point there, draw an arc. Doesn't matter how wide or close you want your compass to be, as long as it intersects both sides of this angle. There is my angle with my arc intersecting both sides to form points B and C. Keeping my angle here. So step 2, put the compass point on point C and draw an arc. So I'm going to take my compass, put it on point C. Now it does not have to be the same setting that I had when I drew this first arc here. I just need to put my compass on point C and draw some arc. But with the same setting, I'm going to do the same thing for point B. So when I draw my arc for C, I need to put my compass point on point B and draw the arc at the same distance. So if you look here, I put my compass here and I drew this arc. And then I put my compass on B and I have the same distance. It's the same setting. So now that point is then labeled X, where those two arcs intersect. And the last step, of course, is to draw AX. So again, starting A with a ruler, connecting A to X, like so. And you end up with angle A being bisected. So now here I have, this is my ray AX. I'm starting at an endpoint, going indefinitely one way through X, AX, so that now BAX is congruent to CAX. So these two angles now have the exact same measure. That is all for constructing angles. You've done a great job. Have a good day.